First thing I'll do is I'll put masking tape where, just literally decorated masking tape where the hole's going to be. And then what I'll also do is bloody put the keg on something so it don't roll. Right, I'm using two elements on this boiler, one big, one small. This short one is the one I'm going to be fitting now. The one, that's 2050 watt, that one, put it there, okay. This one is 1700 watt, so 3900 watt, so that's good. Yeah, 3800 anyway. They're both the same size. That one's a bit of a snugger fit actually. Right, so what I do, I'll get the tape measure and I measure the distance. You can see the end, measure one side to the other. So that is, well, let's go through 18 millimeters. So I know that's 18 millimeters by the way, and its length is 70 millimeters. So obviously I've got a hole cutter, stepped hole cutter up to 18 mil. So what I do is, I've got this hump here. I want to stay away from this hump, so I want to move it up a little bit. So centre there. Right. So what I do, I draw a line, straight line. This is how I do it. I just use the bottom of the keg. Right, there's my straight line. Right, so, and then I draw my centre line. That's the centre element. So it's 70 mil long. So I do 35 mil each side. 1, 2, 3, 35. 1, 2, 3, 35. Right, that's the outside edge. Right, 18 mil. Obviously half of 18, 9 mil. So go up 9 mil. And do another line. I'll give you a clear shot of this in a minute. And then I come down 18. I want to do another 9 just in case one of them's out. So you get 19 mil. So 18 mil. I'm going to mark that because I want to get on that line. On that line and I know I'm out. Right, so 18 mil that end. 18 mil that end. Draw a line. Right. Now on each end, I then draw 9 mil in and 18 mil. And on this end, 9 mil and 18 mil. Right, I'll show you that. Right, that's what I've marked out. You see it in position to the other element, so you're sitting off it. Right, so we're 18 mil across with 9 mil centre line. Okay, that end is the outermost end. That's 70 mil there. This is 18 mil. So what I'm doing, I'm going to cut a hole there, 18 mil. I've also marked the centre of that, 9 mil in from each end, and that's the centre mark, and that's obviously where my starting point for my drilling. What I do is I'll drill 2 18 mil holes. Okay, so 18 mil hole, they're finished, and I'll just cut out the centre. What I do, I've got a step drill bit. It's my starting drill bit. It goes up to 10 mil, 8 mil, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 mil. And obviously the centre of that end will start your holes. But with these, this is stainless steel, so lots of oil, lubricant. If this cutter gets hot, it just buggers up. nearly through. There we are, nearly through now. There we're through. Right, I've done both. Just in case, if this masking tape comes off or gets caught, pulls off, you know they're already done. So I'm going to carry on with this one. Take it up to 10 mil. Each 2 mil I do more oil. More oil each time. You want to drill on slow on this. If you create too much heat, bugger up the bit. Right, 8 mil. A bit more. See how hot it gets, the old smoke. Right, 10 mil. So now, do this one. Okay. Right. Oh, it's actually ripped the tape. That's why I did both holes at the same time. I can now pull this tape off because the oil don't stick very well. So I'm left with two 10mm. Right, now I'm going to take them out to 18. Right, this cutter is about at it as well. So spray the cutter and it just flows down. It definitely works better slower. As you can realise, as you're going up the thing, the actual surface is travelling faster, so you've got to compensate for that as well. Try and use the trigger to don't get too fast. If it's just too fast, just create too much heat and blunts it. I think we're at 18 now. Just double check. You don't want to go 20. We're at 18 mil. Just want to clean that up. There we go. So obviously what you've got now, this edge is clean. So it'll be a good surface for, obviously for the when the rubber expands on the element to grip. Alright, now the other one. After all this, it better lay well. Right. Two 18mm holes. distance between that outer edge and that outer edge should, oh Rusty, right, I'm talking to the dog, be 70 mil. 69. That's right. I've got a smaller element, it's slightly smaller, so that'll fit in this one, so that'll be better. No, but that's what I mean, two different elements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out now, I'm going to grind the insides, the outsides, so continuate outside. Right, so I've got two holes, I'll just degrease this so this masking tape will stick. I'll put a lip masking tape, top of the holes, top bottom. So I'll start cutting out. I'm not going to quite hit the masking tape, I'm going to stay quite short from it, and I'll show you how I do that. Just find my grinder. Right, what I've done is I've cut out the centre of it. You can see I've stepped in a little bit there. Obviously be careful, it's bloody hot still. Now what I've got to do is take that edge from that corner there, straight, it's got to be straight, can't have any steps in it. The straighter it is, the better the seal. But also got to be careful not to nick this side or that side where the angle grinder has to go down. So I'm going to do one side and I'll come back to you. Right, that's the first side then. What I didn't do, I didn't cut down. I put it in and I pushed. So I took the back edge of the grinder disc off. So you're literally pushing, but obviously you can't go too deep. You don't want to hit that edge there. So it's literally, what you need, a half-worn disc. So it's smaller, so you can get in there without touching this front edge or that edge. And that seems to be pretty good. So I'm going to do the other side. Right, so I'll take them both sides out. What it does do, as you're pushing the disc over, it creates a hump on the front here, so I need to get rid of that. So what I'm doing, I've swapped over to a flat disc. This is just for taking clean up edges. I'm going to just clean it up. Pleased with that. There's a slight little lump there, but you know what, that's not going to cause a problem. That is smooth. Look at the inside. The inside needs a clean up with a flat disc. Let's do that now. Right, let's take it in and see how it fits. Right, so there's our slot. I'm going to put the smaller element above. Let's have a look. We're looking. This one looks tighter, so right. 2 seconds. Right, bit of wash up liquid, or as the Americans watching, dish soap. Found that out when I went into a bloody shop in America. Got a wash up liquid. Just looked at me as I was sort of alien. Obviously that will help. Cards too. It needs to be a tight fit really. I don't want to pry it with a screwdriver. If this don't go in, I'm going to swap the elements over. I'll get this in. I'll get it in. A bit more stuff. I've got to degrease anyway, so a bit of stuff on there. Good old t-shirt. There's a slight kink on that element, so I'm going to kick it down. Right. Pig dog. Right. This is just prizing the rubber, pushing the element over. It will go. I'll probably have to run on it. Told you it would go. Right. Snorted. Happy as Larry, whoever Larry is. Right. Hey, that's how I don't know anybody else does it. I haven't watched any tutorials, just worked it out for myself. That's how I do it anyway. I find it easier. So it works out quite well. So anyway, that concludes that video, and I can now continue with my video of obviously just building the bloody thing. I'll see you all soon.